Hey everybody, my name is Akawa. Welcome back to Let's Play Fragile Dreams. And as soon as we start, we have a group of level 3 jellyfish to deal with. For those of you who don't remember, in the last episode, we met Chio, and Chio is blocking our entrance into a room. She has asked that we retrieve items to prove that we aren't jerks. The first item was a star off of a Christmas tree that we got in a mall. The second item is a moon, which we were told to look for in here. We've already scanned through the rest of the amusement park in the last episode, so in this episode we've narrowed it down to the moon being somewhere in here. And here it is.
I think this is the moon she wanted.
Yeah, but look at it. It's cemented to this sign. There's no way we can get it off.
But we finally found it.
There's no point trying to pull it off.
I did it. It came right off.
The sign must have been rotten. Well, good for you.
As I said, we've already explored the amusement park. There's not really anything else for us to do, so we're just gonna head right on back to Chio and drop off this moon and to see what else she expects out of us to prove our worth.
So, this is the moon, right?
No, you're a liar. There's no way you could have gotten it off. It was cemented to a wall. Yeah, well, the wall gave away easily. I didn't think it would work at first either.
I barely had to touch it for it to come right off.
I don't believe you.
Oh, come on. What do I have to do for you to believe me?
Oh, please. Don't even waste your breath. She won't believe you no matter what you do. Well, my ring. Could you get back the ring I lost? She'll just pull this all over again. Let's forget about it. What?
You want me to find it?
Uh-huh.
What's it look like?
Well, it's silver and heart-shaped.
Do you remember where you last saw it?
I'm not sure. I think it was in the hotel restaurant.
Okay, I'll be back.
Oh, okay. A silver ring, huh? I've got a feeling this is gonna be the toughest hunt yet.
Alright, well, you've already gotten a ring out of there earlier, but Chio's talking about a very specific ring that you can't just find. Before we do that, though, let's switch some stuff out in our inventory.
It's soothing watching the flames.
We're going to want a polearm weapon. You don't necessarily need it, but I prefer it. We don't need the star anymore. And we don't need the moon. And we're going to go ahead and switch to the regular flashlight because, I don't know. I guess I felt like it. That sign says restaurant, so this is definitely where we gotta go.
That tree is moving. How weird.
What an understatement. I wish weird was all it was. That thing's evil to the core.
Evil?
Watch out! It spotted us!
This boss is named Verdant Hatred, and it has 3 moves. Its first is, if you get too close to it, it will blow you to the opposite side of the room, and then try to do its second move, which is this piercing attack. If you get too close to the piercing attack, its little wavy roots will hit you. And its third move is to swing this giant boulder, which is just a sweeping get away from me sort of thing. It's very simple to fight. If you are using a standard weapon, you just do your 3-hit combo, and then immediately walk over here, and you'll see that you just dodged the sweep. Bait out this pierce attack, do another 3-hit combo, and head back to start the sequence all over again. If you're doing ranged, it's a little bit more risky, but you pretty much only ever have to deal with the pierce attack. My personal favorite is to use the polearm because you basically bait out the pierce just like with a one-handed weapon and then do a dashing strike, walk to the counter, and repeat. It's very, very simple. You just need a little bit of patience. The key thing is to not get ahead of yourself. You gotta make sure that you watch the glow happen on that pierce strike to indicate that the enemy is going to do that attack before you try to move in. Otherwise, you'll accidentally get hit in the face with a boulder, and nobody really likes having that happen. he gets close to the end of his life, he will shake, and his timing gets a little bit tighter. He gets a little bit more defensive. But honestly, as much damage as we do with the polearm, it doesn't really matter.
Phew. I guess that took care of it.
I gotta say, for being such a pretty boy, you're kinda tough.
I guess being on my own has made me that way. Hey, what's that?
It's glowing. What is it?
Is it her silver ring?
Let's go back and see what she says. Then again, she'll probably just call you a liar.
Well, we've got a ring. It looks an awful lot like Chio's ring. The only thing left to do is to go take it to her and see what she says. You'll notice that by defeating Verdant Hatred, all of the enemies in this area have despawned. So if you're having difficulties with some of the enemies in those cramped rooms, you could take care of it now.
Here. We found your ring.
Why did you believe what I told you?
Why not? I didn't think you'd lie to me.
But why?
Because I wanted to trust you. Does that sound weird?
It is a little strange, but it's not a bad thing. You wanted to believe me? That sounds like something he'd say. My name is Chio. Please, come in.
Thanks.
You found my ring for me. That was so sweet of you.
Who's that?
That there's the girl. Actually, that's not quite right. We're seeing her true physical form.
Thank you. Oh. Thank you so much.
The day will come when your journey will end as well. Your greatest adventure will be over, and you will make your way home. However, your journey will not be complete. The days will still go on for you. One after another they will pass, until you've had enough of the monotony. No new discoveries will await you. You'll watch the sun rise and set. That's all your days will have to offer. That's the moment when you'll realize the truth. The sunbeams, the wind rolling over tall grass, the idle chit-chat with friends. These were the gems of your life. Then your heart will be carried off by the gentle, caressing breeze, and it will sparkle like a jewel, fade, and grow cold. Seeing this ring again, it brings back such a flood of memories for me. I see his smiling face that I loved so much. I see his fingers, long and rough, yet beautiful at the same time. Oh, how I missed this ring. I missed it so much. And yes, I know, I don't have much time left. But for you, I'm sure there are many tomorrows still waiting. So, you must go on your way. You must live. Live your life. Until you breathe your last breath. Live life to the fullest.
That... over there.
What is it? Something on the nightstand? This brooch was fashioned after my hair clips. I don't have anything of practical use to give. But I do hope you'll take this along with you.
It's beautiful. Of course I'll take it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, dear, for returning my ring to me. And also thank you for believing what I told you.
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Let's go. There's nothing we can do.
We can't leave her like this.
There's no saving her anymore. Besides, you have to go out and meet your own tomorrows. Don't you remember?
In the eyes of an old man lives a rascal of a boy. Behind sunken, mistrusting eyes lies a frightened little girl. During the many years of life, we feel anger, bitterness, and fear. And yet, even when betrayed, part of us wants to trust again. Just as we believe in ourselves, we want to believe in others, no matter who takes the first step. I will believe in them. And I believe that they will make the choice to believe in me too.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask you something.
Huh? What is it?
After you find that girl you're looking for, what's your plan?
I don't know. I haven't decided. I mean, I guess it's like this. See how big and white the moon is? It's so beautiful. But no matter how beautiful I might think it is, if there's nobody I can tell that to, that feeling will end up vanishing inside me, like a bubble bursting. And I won't even know for certain if I actually thought it in the first place. That's the reason why I need someone to talk to. Someone who'll be there to listen, to hear what I have to say. They don't even have to respond, really. Just a simple yeah now and then would be fine by me. I just want someone to be with.
How interesting. You really can say the most ridiculous things. But that's part of what makes you so cute. Huh, it's unusual to see a cat here.
I wonder where he's headed.
Well, they want us to follow the meows all the way down the stairs. We've already checked out all of the rooms in this hotel. We've looked at all the text. We've done everything that we can. So it's about time to continue on to the next area. There's surely only one other place that we could go.
What's it saying?
Maybe there's something inside.
Figures. It's probably looking for dinner.
That girl. She was here. Look.
You can make out these scribbles? Talk about obsessed.
She might be down there. We have to go in.
Whoa! Not so fast! You don't even know what's down there. Oh, what's the point? I can't stop you. Just be careful, okay?
I will.
Oh, what's so funny?
Nothing. I'm just happy. That's all.
Don't go getting ideas in your head. I'm only coming along out of curiosity.
Let's head down the manhole. A disgusting, gross sewer. It's exactly where I wanted to go. But before we continue through here, there's one other thing to check out. So while I was going around trying to make sure that I had all of the text and all the little areas and everything figured out in the previous episodes, once we got the green flashlight, I went through here. I sped this part up because it takes a while to get through here, and it's super boring now that there's absolutely no enemies or anything like that here. If you walk all the way around this roller coaster track back to where we found Crow, and we fell in the pitfall and everything, you'll see that there's actually an item that we can get that we don't have an opportunity to get until well later in the game. Right here. It is, in fact, the second from the best ranged weapon.
Wow,
The best
very
being the
cool.
crossbow. The longbow is not actually available for a couple of campfires.
Ah, we meet again. 'Tis such a wonderful day.
And another item that we can start to get at the campfire at the bottom of this sewer is one-handed heavy weapons. Things like mallets, axes, sledgehammers, that sort of thing.
I shall see you again.
How that moveset is different and the little nuances there will actually be in the next episode, but I wanted to pick it up now. Let's go ahead and clean out our inventory a bit. And and swap the mallet into place, because though we won't be able to use it in this episode, we will be using it very early on in the next episode. So. And let's start to check out the sewer area. First things first is a long underground tunnel. And an encounter with what sounds like a crying woman. It appears to be, in fact, a level 2 crying woman, based on the fact that she is a darker blue than the previous ones that we fought. You got lucky, look at that. If all they're going to throw at us is a single crying woman, then I think that we are... okay. I mean, how bad could it be, right? One, two. Oh, there's a third one back there too. 3 level 2 crying women in a small space. This is a little bit more difficult. As you can see, I got a little bit, just a little bit, less risky with my groups of crying women approach. I no longer just go after them while they're bunched up. Well, that certainly could have gone a heck of a lot worse. These little boxes on the right side of the screen that are just like plates in the ground, out of the corner of my eye they always look like item boxes that I'm missing, which is why I occasionally look over that way. There's a glitter up ahead. It's kind of behind Seto's hair right now. Here at the halfway marker for this tunnel, there's another campfire and this pretty cool looking chalk drawing on the wall. I'm not quite sure what it's supposed to be, but I guess that's kind of par for the course of the graffiti in this game. I have no idea what any of them are supposed to be.
It's soothing watching the flames. Nice surprise.
Level 2 crying woman gave us a emergency kit, which is a very good healing item. And because we already bought that mallet
It is you.
300
Pleasure is
meters ago,
mine.
we're not really going to check out what he's got. We don't really have any money anyway.
Have a nice day.
I'm just going to have to call it here, I guess, because it's just about that time again. We will continue searching through the Azabudai shaft and sewers and everything in the next episode. Thanks Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you next week.